Good afternoon, teachers. Welcome to our afternoon session this September 17, 2023. And this is our National Demonstration Teaching Festival 2023 Batch 2. So let us recap the guidelines. So we will have the introduction of the demo teacher and then viewing of their demo teaching video, a short Q&A, and then awarding of the teaching demonstration certificate. We hope that the demo teachers assigned this day will be available in this platform. So to start, our first demo teacher is Mr. Reynante Busa from Raimundo Punong Bayan Elementary School. And the subject is Mathematics 5. And the lesson is multiplying decimals up to 2 decimal places by 1 to 2 digit whole. Please pay attention to the innovations on pedagogy to teach mathematics displayed in the demo teaching. So let us watch the video.
This afternoon, we are going to have a demonstration on multiplying decimals up to 2-digit decimals by 1 to 2-digit number. Okay, before we start, I want you to sit properly. Then you need to calculate and do the activities that I'm going to do. Okay, so with some here, I have here some numbers. As I flash the number, you are going to give me the answer. Okay, just raise your hands if you want to answer the question. Number 1, 6 times 8. Yes? Okay, very good. 4 times 6. Yes? 40. 44. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
8 times 6. 48. Very good. Next, 7 times 9. Times 9. 6 is 30. Very good. 5 times 7. Very good. 11 times 4. 44. And 3 times 12.
36 po.
Okay, very good. Okay, last time we had multiplying decimals with another decimals. So let's take this. What is 5.5 or 5 tenths times 2 tenths? Yes?
0.10 po.
Very good. Or 10 hundredths. How about this one? 3 tenths times 2 tenths. 0.06 or 6 hundredths. Very good. How about 7 tenths times 2 tenths?
0.40.
Okay, very good. Or 14 hundredths. How about this one? 7 tenths times 3 tenths. Same as? Yes. 0.21 or 21 less than 6 tenths times 5 tenths. 0.5. Very good. Okay, this afternoon we are going to have a new lesson. As I have said, it is multiplying decimals and 1 to 2-digit number. Okay, so I have here the problem. What do you understand of the saying count is blood? Yes, you can answer in Tagalog.
Kalusugan ay kayaman.
Okay, perfect. Kalusugan ang isa ay isang kayo. And how do you keep yourself healthy? Yes?
Eat
Okay?
healthy food.
Yes, eating or eat healthy foods. Aside from eating healthy foods, what else? Ano pa? So,
Exercise.
very good. Exercise daily. Okay, now I have a problem. I will read first the problem. Chuck burns 7.21 calories of food energy per minute while jogging. How many calories does she burn if it jogs for 15 minutes? So, before we answer the problem, let's answer first some question. So first question is, what is asking the problem? Anybody? What is asking the problem? Is anybody from the room? What is asking the problem? The
How many calories in 5 minutes?
okay, very good. So number of calories burned in 5 minutes. Next question, what are the given facts? What are the given facts? Give a number, I don't know, yes.
7.25 calories and 5 minutes.
Let's start this one. Kaya pala nakita niya na. Given problem, given number 7.25 and 5 minutes. Next question, what operation is needed to solve the problem? Yes. Okay, let's check. Multiplication are good. Then, what will be the number sentence? We'll write it on the board. Number sentence, isulat. Sige.
That will be on the sentence.
First sentence natin, susunod yan na. Ang number times. Okay, very good. Next, what is the answer? So for us to solve, we will solve the answer. Is the answer. I will to multiply 7.25 times 5. So 5 times 5 is
10.
5 very good. 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 131, 5 times 7, 35 plus 1, 36. So therefore, we have 36.25. Okay. Why do you take chocolates every morning?
Jogging.
Again. Okay. In order for you to be healthy. What are the importance of exercise for body?
Jogging.
Are the importance? Okay. For us to be healthy. Okay. This time, I am here. Set of numbers. Try to answer by just multiplying the given numbers by decimal, 2 place the decimal number by 1. Okay, everybody, what is the product of 1 and 45 hundredths times 8? Everybody think. Pair. Then share. Who will give the answer? Share. Ano sagot? Sige. Okay na sagot. Okay. 11.60. Good. Next. A kilo banana cost 40 pesos and 50 centavos. How much would that cost? Everybody think. Then pair. And the topic recipe. Then share. What is your answer? 202.50. Very good. 150 pesos and 50 centavos. Okay, any question? Ano? Wala. Okay, let's proceed. This time I will group you into 5 groups and each group will have problem to be answered. But ito isusulat din sa graph. Mabilisan. Right times graph. Ito, dito ang sulatan. Just hit the problem and write your solution.
5.
Sige, so here are the problems with answer. So, nandiyan din sa booklet. Sige.
I'm good at math.
Okay, sige. Done? Okay, very good. So for letter A, who got problem letter A? Letter A, titignan. Sige, what is your answer? Stand up. Letter A. Sige, sabihin na sagot. Sabihin na sagot. Letter A, sige. Okay, very good. Next, letter B. Who got answer letter B? Who got question letter B? Letter B. Hurry up. Letter B. Sino nakakuha ng letter B? Tignan. What is your answer? Okay, 200 for 12.50. Very good. Next, letter C. Letter C. Who got problem letter C? Sino nakakuha ng letter C? What is your answer? 5. Okay, very good. Okay, now it's the other group. You can have your answer later on. So, proceed tayo. Next, how do we multiply decimal number? What do you multiply? Okay, so right ko rin is, okay, multiply.
Multiply decimals by whole number, multiply like whole number, then count the number of decimal place in the factor, and the product must have equals decimal place.
Okay, very good. So to multiply, we need to multiply then just little number and put the decimal point. Count the decimal digit on the factors and product. Okay, so any question?
No question.
And very good. Now let's have your final activity. Get one question or your notebook. This is notebook. Get your notebook, not notebook. Then answer the following. Just write your answer immediately. Okay. What number are you now?
1, sir.
Okay, now we are. Sige, answer na kaagad para mabilis.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, very good. Those are done. Okay, let's have the answer. Change your word. Change na. Change na. For number 1, 0.25 times 3. That is. Next, number 2, what is the answer? Number 3. Okay, number 4. Number 5. Oh, God, perfect. Raise your hands. Okay, 4. Okay, now, so for your assignment, for your equation, given the missing number, you try to multiply 367 by 28, and enrichment, analyze and solve the problem. Then, okay, that's all for this afternoon. Again, our topic is multiplying decimals up to 2 decimal places by 1 to 2 digit. Okay, so again, that's all for this afternoon and thank you.
Okay, so that's the video demo teaching of Sir Reynante Busa, Mathematics 5. Okay. So let's now proceed to our short Q&A. You can use the chat box to share your observation about the demo teaching you have viewed earlier. So can you cite a specific innovation employed in teaching mathematics based on the video you've seen? Of course, it is evident that the teacher used technology as presentation materials to deliver the lesson. Other than that, any innovative approach you have observed? Meron po ba tayong nakitang innovation? Although the lesson flow is very clear, we have no question about it. And there was an evident interaction between the teacher and the student to student also when group work was conducted. Diba? Ayan. Okay. Any more comment, suggestion, commendation about the presentation you have seen or the video, the demo teaching you have seen? To grade 5, no? None? Okay. So that's the topic about multiplication. Based on in our school, based on the historical data that we analyze, the weakness of students in mathematics is fraction. It is true from grade 1 to grade 6, even the high school level. So fraction. Okay. I hope I can see someone do a demonstration teaching in for the topic fraction. Ayan. Okay, so thank you so much, Sir Reynante Bosa. No comments, no comment okay, from the audience. So let's now proceed to the awarding of the certificate. I know Sir Reynante is here. He's in the list. Okay, this certificate of teaching demonstration is awarded to Mr. Reynante Lapada Busa of Reynando Punong Bayan Elementary School for presenting a demonstration teaching to the virtual program, National Training on Innovation in Pedagogical Practices in the New Normal, with the team developing learners with self-regulated skills. So this was held from September 16, 17, 23, and 24, 2023. And the demo teaching subject is Mathematics 5, and the topic is multiplying decimals up to 2 decimal places by 1 to 2 digit whole. Signed, yours truly, the CEO of Magister Sir. So congratulations, and let's give Sir Busa a warm virtual applause. Ayan. He also automatically qualifies to the search for the most outstanding teacher in mathematics. So our next demo teacher for today is Miss Geraldine Rewanag. I know Ma'am Geraldine is here. Ayan. So from Tanza High School, and the subject is Filipino, and the topic is Nelson Mandela, Bayani ng Africa. So let's watch the demo teaching of Ma'am Geraldine.
Isang mapagpalang araw. Tayo ngayon ay tutungo sa ating demo teaching, Filipino 10. Ako ang inyong guro, si Geraldine R. Liwanag. Tayo ay manalangin.
Manalangin po tayo. Panginoon, maraming salamat po sa binigay ninyong pagkakataon upang kami ay matuto. Gabayan mo po kaming lahat upang malinang ang aming isipan at maunawaan ng lubos ang mga leksyon na ituturo sa amin. Pagpalain niyo po ang aming mga guro sa matiyagang pagtuturo at pag-aatid sa amin ng mga leksyon sa araw-araw. Maraming salamat po, Panginoon.
Ikaw po ang aming sandigan at lakas. Amen.
Amen. Kayo po ba ay pamilyar sa inyong nakikita? Napakasarap, di ba? Okay, tama. Ito ay spicy chicken wings. Sa mga sangkap, kayo po ba ay pamilyar? Sa mga ginamit na sukat. Okay, ako'y may ipapakita sa inyo. Ako'y may isang katanungan muna. Bakit nga ba kailangang tama ang sukat ng ating mga nilulutong pagkain? Magaling, napakagaling. Upang makuha natin ang tamang lasa. Meron akong dito, mga tamang sukat at equivalent. Okay, metric equivalent or katumbas nito sa milliliter. Isang kutsarita ay 5 ml. And po ang mga halimbawa, maaari nyo po itong tingnan sa inyong mga screen. Okay, dito na tayo. May mga ipapakita akong mga larawan. Tingnan natin kung kaya nyong sagutin kung ano yung lulutuin mula dun sa mga sangkap na inyong makikita. Pangkat isa, handa na ba? Okay, ano kaya iyan? Mahusay. Ito ay bulalo. Oops, may nakuha tayong isang letra. Ito ay letra B or B. Ating tandaan ha, tayo may letrang B. Sige, next. O sumunod na pangkat. O ano kaya ang kanilang lulutuin? Magaling. Ito ay sinigang na baboy. Oops, may nakuha ulit tayong letra. Ito ay A at Y. Pangkatatlo. Magaling. Ito ay chop suey. May nakuha na naman tayong isang letra. Pangkat-apat. Adobong manok. At may lumabas na namang isang mga letra. Dalawang letra pala. So, ang ating nabuo mula sa inyong mga hinulaang pagkain ay ang salitang bayan. Bago tayo napalakpakan muna ang inyong mga sarili sapagkat magaling na hulaan ninyo ang ating mga pagkain na lulutuin. May tanong pala ako rito. Sino ba ang mga kilala ninyong bayani? Sige. Magaling. Si Dr. Jose Rizal. Sino pa? Andres Bonifacio. At kaming mga guro, maraming salamat. Paano mo maipapakita ang pagpapahalaga mo sa kanila? Kay Dr. Jose Rizal, tamang paggamit ng wika at paggalang at paggunita sa kanilang mga naiambag. Ano nga bang talumpati? Ang talumpati ay isang buod ng kaisipan o opinyon ng isang tao na pinapabatid sa pamamagitan ng pagpapasalita sa entablado para sa mga pangkat ng tao. Layunin nitong humikaya, tumugon, mga tuwiran, magbigay ng kaalaman o impormasyon, at maglahad ng isang paniniwala. May nakikita kayong salita? Ito ay ang rasismo. Ano nga bang rasismo? Sinong nakakaalam? Magbigay nga ng mga nalaman. Hindi pantay na pagtingin. Ano pa? Pangungutya. Ano pa? Hindi masaya kung ikaw ay rasismo. Masama ang ugali. Okay, magaling. Ano nga bang kahulugan ng rasismo? Ang rasismo ay ang paniniwala na ang lahi ang pangunahing tumutukoy sa katangian at kakayanan ng isang tao. Kumbaga nakatingin sila sa lahi. Kapag ikaw ay iba ang kulay, iba na ang tingin sa'yo. Hindi ka nila titingnan ayon sa iyong kagandahang pangloob. Kung anong kulay, nakabase ito sa kulay at lahi. Ating tingnan o panoorin ang talambuhay ni Nelson Mandela, bayani ng Afrika. Okay, mga gabay na tanong. Sino nga ba si Nelson Mandela? Bakit gano'n na lang ang respeto sa kanya ng mga taga-Afrika? Magaling, sapagkat isa siya sa lumaban para sa pantay na pagtingin sa mga taga-Afrika. Ayaw niya, galit siya pagdating sa rasismo o kaya yung pagdidiskrimina. Dito sa Pilipinas, sa palagay niyo, sino maaaring ihalin tulad kay Mandela? Meron po ba? Okay, magaling. O, pwedeng ito ay si Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay, kasi ayaw niya. Si Dr. Jose Rizal ang lumaban para sa ating kalayaan. Isa siya sa mga lumaban. Okay, ito ang talumpati ni Nelson Mandela. Sa mga kapatagan ko, kataas-taas ang panauwi, kasama, kaibigan ngayon, lahat tayo narito sa pagkalooban nawa ng pagpapala, ang ating nagawa bilang ordinaryong mamamayan ng Timog Afrika. Sa bawat oras, bawat isa sa atin ay dadamhin ang lupang ito. Naramdaman natin pansariling pagbabago. Tayo'y mamayan ng Timog Afrika, nakadama ng kapayapaan at ibalik ang katauhan. Pinapasalamatan natin ang ating kapatagan panahon sa pagparito upang angkinin kasama ang mamamayang aming bansa. Ang tagumpay ay para sa karunungan, para sa kapayapaan at para sa dignidad. Naniniwala kaming ipagpapatuloy ninyo ang pagtulong sa amin at pagharap sa pagsubok na mabuo. Pinasasalamatan din natin ang lahat ng bumuo sa hukbong pansiguridad sa pagganap ng kanilang tungkulin, pangalagaan ng ating unang malayang eleksyon. Sa wakas, naabot natin ang emansipasyon sa politika. Nangako tayong pagpapalayain ang ating mamamayang kahirapan, kakulangan at pagdurusa. Bilang simbolo ng pagbabago ng ating bansa, ang panahon ay biglang pangangailangan. Nauunawaan naming walang madaling daan para sa kalayaan. Batid namin kung nag-iisa ay hindi maaabot ang ating tagumpay. Kailangan nating kumilos nang at tayo'y sama-sama para sa pagsilang ng bagong mundo. Magkaroon nawa ng katarungan para sa lahat. Magkaroon nawa ng kapayapaan para sa lahat. Magkaroon nawa ng hanap buhay, tinapay, tubig at asin para sa lahat. Maghari nawa ang kalayaan at pagpalain ng Diyos ang Afrika. Salamat. Okay. Alam kong inyong nabusan ng napakinggan ang talumpati ni Nelson Mandela. Tayo'y magkaroon ng pangkatang gawain. O ito ang rubrics ng ating pagmamarka. Para sa pangkat isa, meron lamang tayong 2 pangkat. Pangkat isa sa pamamagitan ng Venn diagram. Ibahagi sa klase ang pagkakaiba at pagkakatulad ng nobela, ng sanaysay at nobela. Sumunod na pangkat, umisip ng maaaring sumimbolo kay Nelson Mandela. Ipaliwanag ang inyong sagot. Okay? Okay, presentasyon ng gawain o gawa ng bawat pangkat. Una yung pangkat isa. Magaling! Ang sanaysay ay binubuo na o ng sariling opinyon. Ito'y madalas ninyong gamitin sa ating pang-araw-araw. Samantalang ang nobela, ito ay kwento kung saan ito'y nahati sa mga tauhan, ang mga kabanata pala. Anong pagkakatulad nila? Ito ay kwentong tuluyan. Para naman doon sa bagay na pwedeng sumimbolo sa kay Nelson Mandela, ang inyong napila ay timbangan. Okay. Sapagkat ayaw ni Nelson Mandela ng diskriminasyon. Gusto niya lagi ay pantay ang tingin sa bawat isa. Ako'y may papakitang larawan. Iboto ang tama. At ang kamay ay merong katulad kay Nelson Mandela, pagkakataon na ng mga taga-Africa na baguhin ang kanilang sitwasyon, 'di ba? Dahil ang gusto nila is Nelson Mandela, gusto ni Nelson Mandela na pantay ang tingin ng lahat, katulad na lang ng Timog Africa. Napakarami kasi ng natanggap na diskriminasyon ng mga taga-Timog Africa. Kung tutuusin, mas swerte pa tayo kahit papaano, pwede nating may pagkakatulad tayo. Katulad nung panahon ng mga Kastila na mababa ang tingin sa atin ng mga Kastila. Ang tawag sa atin ay Indio, Mangmang. Opo, tama. Sa anong sitwasyon maituturing na hindi malaya ang isang tao? Sino ang nais sumagot? Magaling kapag hindi na niya naipapahayag ang kanyang saloobin. Okay? Hindi na malaya ang isang tao kung siya ay sinisikil na sa kanyang sinasabi. Kumbaga, nirerendahan na sila. Hindi na malaya ang kanilang media. Kumbaga, yung mga Facebook natin, bawal ka nang mag-post dyan kasi hindi ka na malaya. Okay. Pagsusulit. Sige nga. Ito ay para sa bilang isa. Bilang dalawa. Bilang tatlo. Bilang apat. Nawa ang lahat ay makakuha ng magandang marka. Bilang 5. Okay, ating iwas ang inyong gawa. Magaling. Sana ay nakakuha kayo ng mataas na marka. Sana ay may mga natutuhan ang lahat. Sana naging bukas ang loob ninyo katulad ni Nelson Mandela. Katulad ng mga taga-Timog Africa. Sana ang lahat ay ang buong mundo ay hindi na makatanggap ng diskriminasyon. Pantay ang tingin sa bawat isa. Ako ay tayo may takdang aralin. Tukuyin ang mga sumusunod na pangungusap kung alin dito ang tuwiran at di tuwirang pahayag. Kayo ang boss ko. Sama-sama tayo sa tuwid na daan. Ang pahayag ni Pangulong Aquino. Okay, 1 to 5. Maraming salamat. Palakpakan natin ang bawat isa. Sana ay kayo may natutunan para sa araw na ito. Paalam!
So that was the demo teaching of Ma'am Geraldine Liwanag about Nelson Mandela, Bayani ng Africa, for the subject Filipino. Okay, so let's proceed to our short Q&A. Any comments? Commendation for the demo teaching of Ma'am Geraldine? Okay. From the group, you can use the chat box. Although it's not literally stated in the video, no, there was an integration of the topic with the topic in social studies, yung pagboto, and then yung discrimination, because that is also discussed in social studies subjects. Anything more? Okay, 5 seconds to give comments. So there will be evaluators of the demo teaching batch 2, those who attended the meeting today, except for the demo teachers. Okay, so let's now proceed to the awarding of certificate. So the same certificate is awarded to Ma'am Geraldine. Sorry for the spelling. Ma'am Geraldine Rabas Liwanag of Tansa National High School with the topic Nelson Mandela Bayani ng Africa of the subject Filipino. So congratulations to Ma'am Geraldine. We will ask our technical group to correct the spelling of your name. Thank you so much for the wonderful demo teaching in Filipino. So let's proceed to our third demo teacher for today, Ma'am Giselle Lim. I think Ma'am Giselle is also a member of Magister Servo. She's from Tanzania National High School, and the subject is business mathematics, and the lesson is proportion in business application. So let us watch the entry of Ma'am Giselle Lim.
So, before we proceed with our new lesson, let us have our opening prayer. Cassandra, please lead our opening prayer for today. Thank you, God. Amen. Okay, so bago po tayo magsiupo mga anak, kayo make sure na wala pong kalat at maayos ang ating mga upuan, okay? All right, you may now sit. So let us check your attendance first. Is anyone absent for today? Oh, good job. Everyone's present today. Okay, so now let us make sure that we follow our classroom rules, make sure that we pay our attention, respect everyone, and of course, let us have an open communication to make sure that there is a continuous learning. All right. So, who can tell me what is our previous lesson? Yes, Alberto. That is correct. Our lesson is about ratio. And how do we express ratio? All right, so there are three different types of ratio. Yes, that is correct, Cheryl. And one of that is part-to-part ratio. The second one is the part-to-whole ratio. And the last one is ratio as a fraction. Good job. And what are the two ways of finding the ratio? All right. Any other hands? Okay, Ricardos. Okay, that's right. It is through division, the first one, and the second one is through comparing numbers, the number of the numerators of fractions with the same denominator. And what are the two kinds of ratio? Cortez, that is correct. It's the equivalent ratio and the simplified ratio. Okay, so
너와 나의 rendezvous 내 맘을 줬다 나타의 맘대로 지금
good dancer. Okay, I think lahat ay gising na for today. Okay. Okay, you may now sit down. So, who can tell me what have you felt when you're dancing earlier? Okay, hindi sabay-sabay. Bakit sa tingin nyo hindi nagkasabay-sabay? Okay, kasi there are certain steps that needs to be appropriate depending on the rhythm. Okay, how can you relate this with ratio, with our previous topic? Okay, that is correct. So, same with ratio. Okay, that is correct, Cassandra. It should be proportioned with the steps that we are providing through the rhythmic sounds. Okay, that's right. So dapat, di ba, meron tayong quality. Equal dapat ang ating steps sa rhythmic na hinihingi ng song or ng dance. That's good job. All right, so well, before we go ahead and um, reveal to you our next lesson, let us have a short pre-test. Could you please get 1/4 sheet of paper? All right, so let us have your pre-test. Okay, let's do this. Okay. All right, so let's check your answers. Okay lang yan mga anak. So, that's fine since this is just the start of our day, okay? So let's go ahead and proceed with our topic. Who can guess what is our topic for today? Okay, I think Cassandra already had mentioned. That's why you had an idea when we are talking about ratio. The next one is okay, that's right, proportion. So when we are talking about proportion, by the end of this lesson, our lesson objective. So the first one is we will identify the different kinds of proportion and give examples for each. I think this is just a recall of your junior high school topic. Second one is solve problems involving direct, indirect, and partitive proportion. And of course, we should, at the end of the lesson, you should be able to appreciate direct proportion, indirect or inverse proportion, and partitive proportion, and understand its importance in business applications. So class, are you ready? Are you guys ready? So let's go ahead and proceed with our lesson. Okay, class, who can tell me or share when you make your favorite drink, you add 1 liter of water for every sachet? Is that the same way you make your favorite drinks? Okay, someone said. Okay, thank you for sharing, Cortez. So that's right. So it depends, right? You have your own way or proportion of a particular ingredient, like the water level, the sugar, and of course, the orange or the flavor of the juice drink that you are making. That's good. So it really depends. Okay, so well, that's what is our topic for today. It's about proportion. It's really important in budget planning because you need to note how much of your funds came from your allowance, from your income, and other sources. Just like you as a student, right? So you also have budgeting, simple budgeting. Same goes with your parents at home, right? There are certain percentage na binibigay sa inyo ni parent as your allowance for a week or baon nyo for a day, for a specific day. And you guys, if you wanted to save, you get a portion of it. And so we will learn how it is applicable with proportion in business. So when we are talking about proportion, it refers to the equality between ratios. So this is just a recall. So like this one is to 2 equals to 8 is to 16. So the inner numbers are called means, while the outer are called extremes. Okay, you remember it. Of course, this is an easy topic for you, class, because I know it's just a review of your junior high school topic. So it's a bit easy here in senior high school. So when we are talking about proportion, the product of means or the inner numbers is equal to the product of extremes, which is the outer one. Let's try. So 2 multiplied by 8 equals 16, and 1 multiplied by 16 equals 16. So this is actually equals. That is correct. Good job. Now, so there are 3 types of proportion. First one is the direct proportion. So as one value increases or decreases, the other move towards the same direction. So they are parallel. If there's an increase, the other one also increases. And if there is a decrease, of course, since it's a direct proportion, they are the same. The other one also decreases. So example here, cost and weight of product or hours work and earnings. So, 'di ba? So, pag tumaas yung cost, tumataas din yung weight ng product. Of course, kung mas mabigat or mas malaki yung binibili nating produkto, mas mahal yung presyo. Okay. Same goes with kung mas mahaba kang nag-work, mas mataas din ang iyong sahod or earnings. Any questions? All right, that's good. Now, the second type is an indirect or inverse proportion. This is the opposite of direct. As the prefix goes in, di ba? Not. So, if the other one increases, the other one decreases or goes to the opposite direction. So, kung pataas yung isa pababa yung value. Example, the number of workers and time to finish the task. So, example niyan, sa isang negosyo, pag mas kaunti ang iyong empleyado, mas matagal natatapos yung trabaho. The more na mas marami kang employees, mas maiksi lang natatapos or mas mabilis natatapos. And for the another example here, space and occupancy. Of course, kapag mas marami kang space or paupahan, mas marami, kung mas maraming paupahan na currently occupied, of course, mas kakaunti yung bakante na pwedeng um, mong i-offer for occupancy. So, it's an opposite around. Mas maraming space na occupied, mas kakaunti yung pwedeng i-occupy ng mga naghahanap ng rent. Paano naman siya magiging direct? The more na mas maraming nangungupahan, the more na mas mataas yung kita. Alright, that's good. So, it's the other way around. Sa pag-direct, they goes hand in hand at the same direction or same value. While we are talking about indirect or inverse, it's the other way around or the opposite. Okay, third is the partitive proportion when a value is distributed into some parts. So example niyan is the budget problem, profit and loss problems, and business partnership. You remember in our another subject, right? Sa organization and management, different types of business organization, di ba? Na-discuss natin yung partnership. Example niyan, that's a good example of partitive proportion. So the value depends on how it is distributed. If the partner share is only 20%, that will be divided depending on the shares of the partners. Kung 20% ang sa kanya, of course 20% yung makukuha niyang shares of income depending on the income that will be generated for the month. Okay, same with the profit and loss. Of course, if there's a profit, meron siyang makukuhang increase in value. But if there's a decrease or loss, it really depends on the way around. Okay. All right, so let's have it as a business applied. Okay, for direct proportion, if 3 notebooks cost 15 pesos, how many notebooks can you buy with 60 pesos? So it is a direct proportion because the number of notebooks is proportional to the cost. So here you go, 3 over 15 pesos, because you can buy 3 notebooks for the cost of 15 pesos, equals to x over 60 pesos. So we will multiply 3 to 60 pesos, and we will get 180. And then, of course, the denominator 15, we will divide it, 180 divided by 15, we will get 12. So it means there are 12 notebooks for 60 pesos. Questions? Clear? Good job. All right, now for inverse proportion, example, in a rectangle, as the length of one side doubles, the width has to be half for the area to stay the same. So a 5 centimeter by 4 centimeter rectangle has an area of 20 centimeters squared. If the 5 centimeter side becomes 10 centimeter or double, the 4 centimeter side becomes 2 centimeter or half. So 10 centimeter by 2 centimeter is still equals to 20 centimeter squared, but it's the opposite around. Okay. All right. Thank you. Next. For the partitive proportion, as I mentioned, it depends on the agreement. Like just example here, it's a partnership. So the total capital agreement for the capitalization is 100,000 pesos. So there are 5 partners. 1 is to 2 is to 2. So the first one, we will have it as 1 over 5 or 1/5 multiplied by 100,000 pesos. So total capital shares that you will spend is 20,000 pesos. For the second one, 2/5 multiplied by 100,000, that is 40,000. And the last one, 2/5 multiplied by 100,000, that is 40,000. All right, so a total of 100,000 for the agreed capitalization. Because of the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 2. All right.
Proportion is the relationship between design elements, text and images, glass and steel.
Okay.
The size and
So
placement of
based on
objects
the
within a design.
video that you have watched, it is really important to know about proportion because it can be applied and integrated with other subjects. That is right. Aside from music, yes, correct. Kate, it can also be applied in chemistry, right? For the correct and equality of proportion in mixing chemicals or certain ingredients. Yes, we're talking about ingredients. Yes, Lottie, that is correct. It can be also applied in TLE subjects because proportion can be applied as well in mixing ingredients and in cooking. All right, good job. Okay. All right. So, well, I hope you learned something about proportion, especially in applying it in daily life, not only in mathematics. That's good to know. All right, so let's have a group activity. So here's our activity for today. We will have a proportional relationship scavenger hunt, and this is our rubrics for today. It will fall in three criteria. The first one is scenario categorization. Second one is collaboration and critical thinking. I'll be giving out the copy of your rubrics. In that way, we will grade it 50% from you guys. You will be rating the other group, and the 50% will be coming to me. Okay, good. So everyone, I'd like to greet you for making our activity a really well productive, and I really appreciate everyone's collaboration. Every one of you did a great job. So now it's time for your post test. Okay, so you do have 5 minutes to do so. Kindly answer it. Get 1/4 sheet of paper. It's a 5-item post test. All right, so your time's up. So let's check. All right, so everyone, so how's your scores? Good job. Every one of you got a higher score compared to our pre-test. Um that's really a good job for everyone. Okay, so for your assignment, you will be provided with 4 business problems that involve proportion. So for each problem, determine whether it is direct, inverse, or partitive proportion. Then solve problem completely, showing all necessary calculations and steps. Of course, you can also write a brief explanation of each problem, explaining how you arrive at your solution and why you choose the specific type of proportion. Kindly submit your assignment as a printed type document, either Word or a PDF. Okay, so here's your assignment. Kindly take it down. Problem number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here's the rubrics for grading your assignment. First criteria is understanding of proportion types. Second criteria is problem solving and calculations. That is why it is important to show your calculations. Explanations. Kindly show your brief explanation, right? For each problem, explaining how you arrive at your solution.
Okay, so that's the demo teaching of Ma'am Giselle Lim from Tansa National High School. So let us now proceed to a short Q&A, comments, commendation to the demo teaching presented. So the flow of the lesson is evidently clear. And then there is an integration of technology in presenting the topic. And also varied learning activities happened as the lesson was delivered by the teacher. Okay. And the follow-up activity in the form of assignment was also evident. Okay. From the group, any comments about the presentation or the demo of Ma'am Giselle Lim? No comment? Okay. All right, so let's now proceed to the awarding of the certificate. The same certificate is awarded to Ma'am Giselle Severo Lim of Tansa National High School for having a demo teaching in business math with the topic proportion and business applications. The certificate is signed by yours truly. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the entry of demonstration teaching. Ma'am Giselle is also qualified for the search to the most outstanding teacher 2023. Okay, congratulations. So let us now proceed to our last demo teacher today. Just for today, we still have 2 batches next week. So our next demo teacher is Mr. Brian Luis Lazaro. I think Sir Lazaro is here from Noveleta Senior High School, and the subject is mathematics. And the topic is equation of circles. So let us watch the demo teaching video of Sir Brian Lazaro.
what everyone's working on?
Good day. I am Mr. Brian Luis G. Lasser, and I will be your mathematics teacher for today. Our discussion will focus on the equation of a circle. But before that, you need to help me first in order to solve a crossword puzzle. And the topic for the crossword puzzle will revolve around our previous topic. Alright, let's answer some questions. First question. It is the distance between any 2 points on the circumference of the circle. Do you know the answer? Very good. It is arc. Arc is the distance between any 2 points on the circumference of the circle. How about number 2? The distance around the circle. Very good. It is circumference. Alright. Let's have number 3. The distance from the center of the circle to a point on the circle. Very good. It is radius. Okay. How about number 4? The line segment joins any 2 points in the circle and passes through its center. Very good. It is diameter. Alright. How about number 5? It is a closed curve in a plane. Very good. It is circle. Okay. How about number 6? All points in the circle are equidistant from this point. This is a very important part of a circle. Alright, very good. It is the center. Center is all points on the circle are equidistant from this point. Okay, very good. How about number 7? Very good. It is chord. Alright. So let's have a quick recap of the parts of the circle. We now have the main parts of the circle. The first part, the center. The second is the chord. Third is the diameter. Fourth is our radius. Fifth is the arc. And seventh is the tangent line. All of these are important parts of a circle. And in real-life application, we always see circles, like for example a steering wheel on a car, the clock, the wheels in our bicycles, and of course, the Ferris wheel in an amusement park. We already know that these are applications of circles, but there's one question that we need to answer. And what is that? How did every professional or creator of circular things consider the distance of every point in a circle? We already tackled a while ago and reviewed that center is equidistant from any point on the circle. Therefore, it is very crucial for a professional to measure the distance of every point in the circle to provide balance. And how do they compute it? That will be our lesson for today. Let us first define what a circle is. A circle is the set of points in a plane that are equidistant from the center. It is the set of points in a plane, and all of these points are equidistant from the center. If we're going to draw it, let's say for example we have a center HK and a radius R, and every line, every point is equidistant from the center. We could draw it like this, representing it as XY. We can now draw a circle. Okay. Remember that the radius R is the distance between the center, or the HK, and any point which is represented by xy on the circle. Alright. Let us now have the circle equation. How are we going to compute or find the equation of a circle? Very good. We are going to use the distance formula. And what is the distance formula? The distance formula looks like this. R is equal to square root of x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. From this, we're going to derive the equation of a circle. Okay? First, you need to square both sides. Why do we need to square both sides? It is in order for us to eliminate the radical sign. So since we took the square of both sides, we can now have this equation. R squared is equal to x minus h squared plus y minus k squared. Okay, that will be our equation of the circle, where hk is our center. Remember that. hk is the center from this equation. And we have r as our radius. And of course, xy, which is any point on the plane on the circle. Okay, now let us have some examples and application of these concepts. Let's start from the easiest. What is the center and the radius of the given equation? From here, we're just going to take x minus 9 first in order to find our h. Okay? So we have now x minus 9 equated to 0 so that it will be very easy for you to find what is our h. X is equal to transpose negative 9 to the other part of the equation. That will be x is equal to 9. So our h now is equal to 9. Okay. And then, let's proceed to our y minus 1. Okay. Our y minus 1 will be equated also to 0. Why? Okay, so we have y minus 1 is equal to 0. Transpose negative 1 to the other side of the equation. That will be y is equal to positive 1. Therefore, our k is equal to 1. So we have now our h, and we have our k also. So what's next? We're going to find our radius. In order to find radius, we need to obey the rule. We need to put it in our equation. Our equation is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared, and r squared is our radius. So we have now r squared is equal to 25. Then, in order to eliminate that square, or the power of 2, we're just going to take the square root of both sides. Take the square root, then r is equal to 5. Alright. Therefore, we already have now our center. Our center will be 9, 1, and our radius is equal to 5. Okay. Did you get it? Very good. Let's proceed to our second example. How about this problem? Write the equation of a circle with center 5, 6, and radius 4. What are we going to do first? Of course, we need to write the circle equation first. This will serve as our guide in the whole process. Okay, 5, 6 is the center. Therefore, that is our H and K. We're just going to plug it in. Plug 5 for H and plug 6 for K. Okay, and our ages, again, we're just going to plug it in. And rewriting this whole equation, we're going to have 4 square is equal to x minus 5 square plus y minus 6 square. And we're going to simplify our radius. Our radius will be 4 square is equal to 16. And our final equation will be x minus 5 square plus y minus 6 square is equal to 16. Did you get it? Very good. Next example. Write the equation of a circle with center 1, negative 3, and radius 8. We're just going to repeat the same method we did from the previous example. Okay. What's the first thing? Write the equation. Okay, or the general equation of the circle. After that, plug in the necessary data. Our H, 1, our K, it's negative 3, and our 8 is our R. Okay, resulting to 8 square is equal to x minus 1 square plus y minus negative 3 square. Then simplify it. Therefore, our answer will be, and the equation of the circle will be, x minus 1 square plus y plus 3 square is equal to 64. Okay, very good. Now, let's answer this problem given all the things that you've learned. Is the point 34 on the circle in its exterior or in the exterior? Given the equation x plus 1 square plus 1 minus 1 square is equal to 25. When you say on the circle, the point lies on the line of the circle. When you say in its exterior, it lies inside the circle. When it is exterior, the point lies outside the circle. So first, we need to graph the given equation. Okay, graph it. The center is negative 1, positive 1. There you go. And our radius is of length 5. Then let us draw it. Okay. From then, let us locate 3, 4. Where is 3, 4? There you go. There's 3, 4. Therefore, we can now answer the question. It is on the circle because it lies on the outline or the line of the circle or the circumference of the circle. Now, what you can now do after all the things that we've discussed and you've answered? 1, you can now write the equation of a circle. You can now graph a circle from its equation. And also, you can determine where a point is in the interior, exterior, or on a circle. And for that, I congratulate you. Okay, for your homework, you're just going to click the link below that I provided. For those people who've downloaded the application I gave to you, you can answer it through that application. For the people who wants to use the module, you can click the link below so that you can retrieve the module that I have made for you. Alright, I hope you learned many things today, and I hope that everything that I've imparted to you, you will remember it and you will apply it to the real world. Now we can now answer our question a while ago. Professionals and other creators of circular things measures the distance through the equation of a circle in order for them to provide balance and equality within the circle. It is very important for a circular thing to be balanced because by definition itself, circles have centers that are equidistant with any point on the circle, which are actually having the same length for all radii. Okay, thank you for listening today. Again, I am Mr. Brian Luis G. Lazaro, and I am your mathematics teacher.
Okay, so that was the demo teaching of Sir Brian Luis Lazaro. So, any comments, commendation? So I have seen that I have observed the extensive use of technology in the delivery of the topic. Okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, so again, let's proceed to our awarding of certificate. So the same certificate of teaching demonstration is awarded to Sir Brian Luis Guerrero Lazaro from Noveleta Senior High School for having a demonstration teaching in Mathematics 10 of the topic Equation of Circles. So signed, yours truly, the CEO of Magister Service. So thank you so much for those who have submitted their demo teaching video and have it shown here today in this platform. So some of you selected attendees of today's session will be tapped to evaluate the demo teaching videos today and see if they will be qualified for the most outstanding demonstration teachers. Okay. Concerns, questions? All right, so don't worry that teaching demonstration certificates were already emailed to the demonstration teachers. Ayan. So we will have our photo op. So we will have an evidence of your attendance of today's session. Please turn on your camera for a quick shot. Yeah. So you are 15 in the group. So, okay. All right. How about the others? Okay, sige. On my count. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we only have one screen. So thank you so much for joining today's session. So you may turn off your camera. Ayan. Thank you so much for those who joined today. And then thank you again for attending the session. See you all on September 2023, same time, same Zoom link. The reminders will be sent to your email. This is your host this afternoon, Dr. Mary Grace Nueva, signing off.